Hey everyone, it's Leslie with Leslie's Cookies and Treats bringing you a last-minute Father's Day cookie. Let's get started. For Father's Day cookies this year, I chose to go with a pun, Nacho Average Dad. So we're going to make tortilla chip royal icing transfers. Using a template that I made from an image off the internet, outline and fill in your tortilla chips with a golden beigey colored frosting in about a 12 to 15 second consistency. Then take some parchment squares and wrinkle them all up really good and lay it down right into your icing on the triangles. We're going to give these chips some texture that'll look like tortilla chips. Let them dry completely. After they've dried, carefully peel off the parchment paper. I didn't want my transfer to come up off of the acetate sheet, so I held it down while I peeled off the parchment. Then mixing some ivory color in with some color solution, I am going to get a paintbrush wet and flick some splatter onto the chip, so again it looks more like a tortilla chip. I decided to add chestnut brown flecks also. Then using red royal icing in about a 15-second consistency, pipe in the pointy part of the sombrero. Let that dry for about 10 minutes and then go back and add the bottom part of the sombrero. Fill that in with the red royal icing, smooth it out with a scribe or a toothpick, and then immediately add a gold or yellow line zigzagging across the sombrero. This is a wet on wet effect, and the yellow line will blend right in with the sombrero. Because these areas are all little, it would be a good idea to put the royal icing transfer sheet in front of a fan or in a dehydrator in between each part that you're decorating so that it doesn't crater. Using white edible food color, I went ahead and painted on the smile, and then I went over it a second time to make it a little brighter. Using white royal icing in a 15-second consistency, pipe in the left eye. Then using black royal icing in a 15-second consistency, make a dot for the goatee and then drag it out into a point with your scribe or your toothpick. Now go back and pipe the right eye. Let the eyes dry for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then pipe the left side of the mustache. Make a big ball, stop squeezing, and then drag the icing out to the left to make a point. Let that dry at least 5 minutes and then you can do the right side. And let's give our nacho chip some big thick black eyebrows. And finally add a nose. Let these chips dry completely and then we'll finish the eyes with a black edible marker. Once they're completely dry, you can easily pop them off your acetate or parchment. Aren't these cute? I just love the texture. So I have these cookies that I flooded white previously and wrote on it with an edible marker, Nacho Average Dad, and I'm just going to glue the royal icing transfer chip down with some royal icing. And these cookies are done. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I got it out so late. I just recently moved into a new house and had a couple of graduations that I was traveling out of town for, and I hope that I got these to you early enough to make them for your Father's Day celebrations if that's what you want to do. See you next time.